we discussed about the meaning of motion and distance. Distance definition I had given, so just revise the distance once again. Distance is nothing but the length of the path traveled by an object when the object is in motion. So unless and until the object is not in motion, the object did not carry the position, sorry, the object did not change the position. So to change the position, the object must be in the motion. Now in this period we are now going to learn about displacement. What is the meaning of displacement? For giving the definitions, first we will consider some example. Now here this is a one ball. This ball is kicked by a person. The ball is rolled and moved in this direction and stop here at this position. Let consider this is the A position and this is the B position. After reaching the B position, again the ball is rolled in a opposite direction and stop here at the position C. Suppose when the ball is stationary, means at the position A, when the ball is hit by a person, the ball is rolled and coming to the B position. So at that point, suppose the distance carried by the ball is 15 meter. Then again the ball is coming into the opposite direction and covering the distance BC, stop at C point. So when the ball is coming into the opposite direction and stop at the point C, that time the ball covers a 9 meter distance. 9 meter distance. Now, how much distance, total distance the ball carry? Ball carries first A to B 15 meter and again from B to C 9 meter. So total distance traveled by ball is 15 plus 9, that is 24 meter. But the actual distance carried or traveled by the ball is only 6 meter. Now the question is that how this 6 centimeter distance only the ball is displaced. When the ball is moving from position A to position B and from position B to position C, at point C is the last or the final position. So the original position, that is the A position, and the last, that is the C position, that is the only displacement of the ball. So displacement is nothing but at the minimum distance between starting point and the end point, that is the initial position and the final position of an object. Displacement is nothing but the minimum distance traveled by the object from starting position to the end position, that is initial to final position. Now let's consider the example from the textbook. Two examples are given in the textbook also. I am reading the textbook example first and then I will explain. Every morning Swarali walks around the edge of a circular field having a radius of 100 meter. As shown in the figure, if she starts from point A and takes one round, how much distance has she walked and what is her displacement? Students, please carry your textbook with you. When I am reading, you are also reading with me. Then now I will explain now this one. This example. In this example, Swarali is walking in the track. That track is in the circular form. That is the circular track. Like this. And the radius of the track is given 100 meter. She is starting from one position. For example, this is the O position from where the Swarali starts the walking. she start walking from O position, covering this track distance and again coming back to this position only. So, what actual distance she walked and what is the displacement, that is the two questions in this example. Now to calculate the distance, distance is nothing but the actual, this is the circular track. So circular track means the circumference of the circle. So the distance is nothing but the circumference of the circle. Radius is given 100. So circumference formula is 2 pi r. Putting that is value, we are getting the answer 628 meter. So distance travelled by Swarnali is 628 meter, but the displacement is 0 because she starts from the position O and again she come back to the same position. So the displacement here is 0. Now displacement, so I am repeating once again the definition of displacement. Displacement is nothing but the minimum distance between the initial and the final position of an object. Definition very simple. One more example is given in the textbook. If a car starting from point P goes to point Q and then returns to point P, how much distance has it travelled and what is the displacement? Now the picture is shown in the textbook. A car is travelling from point P and from the point Q, it goes to point Q and again return back.